Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif announced on Friday that the government was reducing the price of high-speed diesel, HSD, by Rs 135 per litre and that of petrol by Rs 12 per litre. He made the announcement in a televised address to the nation. Peshawar, the Peshawar High Court temporarily barred law enforcement agencies, LEAs, on Friday from repatriating an Afghan family whose asylum case for resettlement in a third country through the UN's refugee agency is pending. A bench comprising Justice Waqar Ahmed and Justice Farah Jamshed sought replies from the respondents, including the Federal Interior Ministry, on a petition filed by an ex-serviceman under the former Afghan government. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif emphasized Pakistan's strong commitment to expanding its cooperation with Saudi Arabia in all spheres, particularly in trade, investment and economic development, during a meeting with Saudi Finance Minister Mohammed bin Abdullah Al Jaddan, according to a statement issued by the PM's office, PMO. The statement said Jaddan, who was on a one-day visit to Islamabad, called on PM Shehbaz at the PM House on Friday evening. TechCrunch is partnering with SUS High-Tech Tokyo 2026, Asia's largest global innovation conference, taking place April 27-29 at Tokyo Big Sight. And we're not just showing up to cover it. Our very own Startup Battlefield program manager, Isabel Johannesson, will be on the ground as a judge for the SUS High-Tech Challenge, the conference's flagship global pitch competition. For the winner, the stakes couldn't be higher. The SUS High-Tech Challenge Grand Prix recipient will be automatically entered into the TechCrunch Disrupt Startup Battlefield Top 200, making them eligible to pitch on one of the most coveted stages in the startup world. After months of conversations with ChatGPT, a 53-year-old Silicon Valley entrepreneur became convinced he discovered a cure for sleep apnea and that powerful people were coming after him, according to a new lawsuit filed in California Superior Court in San Francisco County. He then allegedly used the tool to stalk and harass his ex-girlfriend. Now the ex-girlfriend is suing OpenAI, alleging the company's technology enabled the acceleration of her harassment, TechCrunch has exclusively learned. She claims OpenAI ignored 3 separate warnings that the user posed a threat to others, including an internal flag classifying his account activity as involving mass casualty weapons. US politics already feels like a contact sport, but one of Washington's most bitter political feuds may literally be headed to the mat after former President Joe Biden's son challenged the 2 eldest Trump brothers to a cage fight. After years of verbal sparring, Hunter Biden said in a video posted online on Thursday he would be 100% in for a bout against President Donald Trump's sons Donald Jr. and Eric, potentially turning the long-running grudge between the families into a pay-per-view spectacle. Peshawar, the Peshawar High Court temporarily barred law enforcement agencies, LEAs, on Friday from repatriating an Afghan family whose asylum case for resettlement in a third country through the UN's refugee agency is pending. A bench comprising Justice Waqar Ahmed and Justice Farah Jamshed sought replies from the respondents, including the Federal Interior Ministry, on a petition filed by an ex-serviceman under the former Afghan government. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif announced on Friday that the government was reducing the price of diesel by Rs 135 per litre and that of petrol by Rs 12 per litre. He made the announcement in a televised address to the nation. Former Foreign Minister and PPP Chairman Bilawal Bhutto Zardari has said that the world does not have a plan B if the US-Iran talks fail to yield the desired results, and emphasized the need for the negotiations to lead to a peaceful resolution to the Middle East war. Bilawal shared these thoughts in an interview with Sky News, where he was asked ahead of the talks scheduled in Islamabad for Saturday, don't result in a formal treaty during the 2-week ceasefire between the US and Iran. Do you have a plan B to prevent a return to full-scale hostilities? YouTube is raising subscription prices for YouTube Premium and YouTube Music in the US, the company confirmed to TechCrunch on Friday. The YouTube Premium individual plan is increasing from $13.99 to $15.99 per month, while the family plan is increasing from $22.99 to $26.99 per month. YouTube Premium Lite, which offers ad-free viewing for most content excluding songs and music videos, is going from $7.99 per month to $8.99 per month.